Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Andrew the Moo here, and here we are with a brand new, not even really brand new, it's just a continuation of what we've been playing, and that's WWE2K20 Career Mode with terrible named Emily Chamber and Bubba James, the Luchador. I'm glad to have you here this evening. Let's go ahead and continue on with Chapter 3 with potentially your favorite Australian wrestler, Peyton Royce. That's a terrible, terrible impersonation. But we're going to continue on with the story and move into, yeah, we're heading to the Winterfest event, because that's really all we can do at this point. Forward, just move on ahead, and I hate the fact that we got a load screen just to take us to another load screen. That's great when you're playing a video game, is you load just to load. I don't know why I expect anything better out of this. I got nervous, to be honest with you, at the start of this, simply because of the fact that there was a patch that went into this game, and, you know, there's been a lot of issues with this. Like, maybe they patched out some bugs. I don't have high hopes with these guys.
Man, I'm freezing.
But we're in the next leg of their
Zero. But you should be plenty warm out there with all the hot air.
next leg of their
Can't believe you
journey,
didn't have a
yeah.
career with singers like that.
Their rise to
Sorry I'm
superstardom.
late. I had to make like 7 connections to get here from Orlando.
Oh, hey,
So Peyton Royce,
no problem.
an
I appreciate you
Australian.
doing me this favor.
My wife and I have
Red
actually
Train,
seen Peyton
this
Royce wrestle
is
live
Peyton Royce.
in
We
Jacksonville,
met
Florida, when
trained
she
here in
was with
Calgary, and now she
NXT.
recently signed with
I don't think
NXT.
she's been on
So
TV
who am I
for a
facing
long
tonight?
time.
And by the way, it's cold enough to freeze the tail off a brass kangaroo. Can I have this heater out there for my match?
Huh.
Oh, sure thing, Peyton.
What?
You'll actually be facing Red tonight in her first ever match.
Wow, it's an honor.
Watch
We
you on
actually watch
NXT,
you on
which shows
NXT
how
all the
dated this
time.
would be.
And at least when my friend Trey here isn't hogging the laptop and watching weird videos of
Bubba
it.
James, that's
Who knows
kind of creepy.
She's kidding. I told you to stay out of my browser history.
Oh, come on,
Wait,
man.
did you say this is her first ever match?
Yeah, first ever match.
Yeah, Red's only been training for about 3 months, but don't take her lightly. She's
I still
really
like
good.
his voice.
3
The
months?
Canadian is
It
just
took
like,
me
oh,
longer
don't you
than that
know?
to get here. And what kind of stupid name is Red? If anything, with your lack of experience, you should call yourself
I'm going to
Green.
enjoy beating her up. I'm going to enjoy it
What?
greatly.
Anything she says with that accent is funny.
After I'm done with you tonight, you'll understand why they call me Red. Because all that pretty white snow
Oh.
there will be stained red with your blood. And then every time it snows, the children who are here tonight will be reminded of the
intense.
carnage they saw and
It's
refuse
crazy
to go
how
outside.
intense this stuff
And
gets.
after you
It's just
spend
like,
weeks in the
oh, wait,
hospital and
what?
are finally able to drag your broken body onto the airplane back to Orlando.
Did her hand just
the
go through
pilot will be
Bubba's
so
head?
terrified by the sight of your mangled face, he will lose control of the plane, sending it crashing down to the earth.
Whoa,
And
whoa.
Good
whoa.
night.
I think she got the point.
You have major issues.
I like the fact that they don't even give Peyton Royce
what
like
the heck
pants
was
or anything
that?
to meet them. She's
The
just
old hot
in a
head
jacket
red
and
comes out when she
her
gets
gear,
angry.
which is really
I've
weird.
been working on dialing it back. I like the intensity, but just focus that on your match, okay? And if you can take a break while you're painting the snow red with Peyton's blood, maybe stop and soak everything in. This is your first match after all,
So
which
I'm-
is a
oop.
big deal. It's on our list.
For some
Sorry.
reason, my browser alert
You're right,
sorts,
and
there's
I'm
something
happy
going
you'll be
on
out
with
there
it, and I
with me.
don't quite
I'm
know what it is.
gonna go stretch.
Should I tell anyone with kids to leave?
Nah, she'll be fine.
I hope.
I hope.
So I don't know. I'm hoping that the browser alerts is okay and that I don't need it for anything important. Knowing my luck, I will. And then we get another loading screen. So this is like loading the game from what I've seen. You got a lot of high-end loading scenarios. That's pretty much it, though. Lots of loading that we were going to have to deal with here. This, you know, then staring at Peyton Royce's character model, which I've got to say, they actually did a good job of doing her character model. That's one of the few things I can say about this game. Alright, so I could not run for some reason just then, potentially because I was pressing the wrong button. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. That would explain a whole lot there. Jody had high hopes. Sorry. Doom. And then drop her down on her noggin. Up, up, okay, now she's going to start reversing things. And we're going to start reversing things too. So basically, this is just as it was. It's rinse, lather, repeat at this point. Progressing through the story, wanting to make our way forward and things of that nature. And just beat the living tar out of Peyton Royce, which, you know, I've got no... I shouldn't say I've got no qualms with that. I've got no qualms about beating up the wrestler in the ring. That's kind of what look at how big I am compared to her. What the world? You're saying over the intercom that you're betting on someone you trained to lose? That's not good. Oh, perform a strike while Peyton Royce is grounded in the ring. Alright. So I do like this. Okay. I do exactly like that. Ow. Ow.
It looks like Peyton Royce might have this one in the bag, eh?
Ah, you're trying to cheat your way.
Trey is finally doing something useful.
Okay, so this is about... We struggle to get that drop kick up. I'm surprised that drop kick was even doable. Alright, so... Get Peyton to red health. It shouldn't be too terribly difficult. Oh wait, what am I doing? Okay. I'm not sure why we're doing this. Oh. Okay, well. I didn't even mean to do a, Please don't make me have to redo this because I goofed that up. Okay, get in the ring. No, don't climb the ropes! You goof! Get off the rope! Okay, whatever.
With that temper on red,
I knew that was going to happen. I knew we were done for there, but I'll, you know, do what I can to kind of survive this. All right, let's just stomp her in the head. That works. Hello, Draven DeVere. Thank you for the host. Very grateful for that this evening. Hope you are doing well tonight. I assumed you were watching Mr. Nuts, Mr. Soybomb.
and hopes to be a wrestler himself someday. You know, I wanted to be a big-time radio
Standing strike while Peyton Royce is in the ring. I think we can pull that off. Alright, so we'll just let that go. Hey Soy, hey Draven. So, how is Mr. Nuts?
Are cute, but they have terrible personalities,
We were
kinda like
playing,
you.
my wife and I were playing a round of, we're actually still in the middle of a round of Villainous, which is a Disney board game.
They never come back when you throw them. I really don't know that much else about Australia.
It sounds a lot like Bubba James.
Chain of steakhouses
So here's the
is
scoop with
severely
Mr.
overrated.
Nuts. Okay, so tell me about Mr. Nuts. Let me know what I need to know. How is it? Does it live up to its namesake? Is Mr. Nuts nuts? Okay, on SNES, it's a waste of cartridge. Fair enough. Okay, so what am I doing now? Win by pinfall or submission? Hey, I get to show off Emily's special moves, such as I love that move. That is not her finisher, but I love that move. And let's do her finisher and let's beat Peyton Royce on GBC. It's one of the best. It's seriously one of the best games you've played on Game Boy Color. That, I think that's saying quite a lot, to be honest with you. But hey, I mean, whatever works. Alright, so we won. Red has won her first match on the journey to wrestling greatness. And you got a lot further in a much shorter time in GBC version 2. The stages are shorter, but definitely feels more fluid too. Infogrames took the game, fixed the issues, and made it better. I mean, that's good. I mean, whatever works, man. Alright, so we have come up with an awesome wrestling name, which we actually didn't. Wrestle first match, win first match. So hey, we're doing good. So you'll be finishing that version and not the SNES version. Hey, fair enough, man. I mean, if Mr. Nuts is just that bad of a game, it's just that bad of a game. And so, you know, you can only do what you can do with it. Again, we're back to this loading screen, staring down Peyton Royce and waiting for a cutscene to come up so we can see another loading screen and then maybe do whatever we do from there. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the Game Boy Color version a whole lot more than the version that you were originally playing. I had heard, like, the GBC, like, I remember, I think it was maybe you were saying that the GBC version was a bad game or something of that nature, and so I'm surprised that you like it as much as you do.
It was everything I've ever
I still love the
dreamed of.
fact that she is so big, and if it weren't for the
with
fact that I gave
excitement, or
Bubba James
maybe
a
I'm just
fro,
frozen, but
he would
either
be
way,
so much more
I get to
tiny
cross
looking.
2 things off our list.
And you did it without
Emotionally scarring any children.
children.
Game Boy Advance version.
Wrestle
Okay,
first
I'm
match.
sorry.
And win.
Hey, Bubba
first
James. If my phone will stop buffering,
Nice
I
of
know
you
it's
to
my
help you out
phone.
there
I'll enjoy
tonight.
Bubba James
Maybe if I
wrestling
see you
with
again,
y'all.
I'll have
Yeah.
backup too.
I noticed the
forward to
fact that the
By the way, I
cutscenes
didn't
seem
really
a whole
mean
lot
any
more
of the things
fluid
I
than the
said on
gameplay on
Especially
stream, or
about
maybe
you
that's
having a
just me. I
personality
don't
like
know.
Paula. You're way more pleasant, and I'm actually a
Ma'am?
big fan of your people's blooming onions.
You're a total bogan.
You want me to move, puppy?
Wait, is that a good thing?
I don't think so.
You going to
Congrats
your
on your
office for
first
it?
win, Red.
Okay.
I knew you wouldn't let me down. And
All right.
you're not going to either.
Guys, I'll be back in just a moment, so I have to
What do
take
you
the
mean?
locomotion of our
Been a
puppy and
last-minute
move her.
change of
Go ahead and watch the
plans.
cutscene. I'll be
Surprise
back in
opponent
just a
for
minute.
tonight was injured.
Is that who I think it is?
That's right. It's me, the King of Cuteville, Prince Pretty. Unfortunately, I slipped on some ice and stubbed my turning toe.
Your turning toe?
Yes, the most important toe. EI, the toe one uses to turn on a runway. Ugh, I can't stand knockouts. Anyway, it's a shame all these uggos here tonight will no longer get to see me compete against Riley Flash. Not that it would have been much of a contest. I mean, look at this man.
I have let myself go.
He couldn't lace my boots on his best day. To be fair, some of my finer boots are slip-ons that don't have any laces, but you get the point.
Anyway, Trey, I need you to take Tyler's place against me.
I thought you said I wasn't ready.
You're not, but I liked what I saw from you out there during Red's match.
I'm
and
not going that way.
also,
I'm
I
not going
don't
that way,
have any
Piper.
other
I'm
options.
coming back in here.
All right, I'll do it. First
Okay.
match.
Do you want a picture to commemorate this moment?
GBA version
That'd be
basically ported the
great.
SNES version.
Nailed it. I'll post it for you. Hashtag
So that's really
gorgeous.
weird to me that the Game Boy Color version is the much better version. So I can talk to Tyler Breeze. That's really all I can do. Or I can go to my options. And I've apparently got 3 text messages. Boots Are Us, we got an order. Tracking email. Josie Jane, Winterfest. Great match. Can't believe you beat. Felicidades. I'm not going to do anything else at the moment. I'm just going to talk to Tyler and go ahead and move this train forward.
You know
So-
about fashion.
Obviously.
So
Go on.
Bubba James is
Well,
going to
I already
be
went out there once tonight, so I want a different look for my match against
different
Riley
look.
Flash. Do you have any last-minute suggestions?
Ah, the classic quick change, as we models call it. Well, when I look at you, I see 3 options that fit the theme and location of this show.
Okay. So, Lumberjack, Prince, or Speed Skater, which one of these do we think that Bubba James is going to fall into? I mean, it could be a toss-up. Lumberjack, Prince Pretty, Speed Skater, any of these 3 could work. I mean, when you consider the beard, the mustache, the hair, pretty much, I'm leaning to Prince Pretty myself. I'm just saying, like, but what about you guys? What do you guys think? Something along those lines. What do you think we should go with? And I know this is kind of a pause that we've got at the moment, but yeah, we got choices. Why don't we use some of those choices? What do you guys say? Absolutely nothing. That or you're not caught up with the stream yet and you haven't made that decision. I'll give it just a moment. Get your thoughts. Somebody speak up. What do you think? Prince Pretty, a lumberjack, speed skater. You know, be interesting to see if they change him according to something of that nature. Prince Pretty sounds awesome then. And so we may...
Who wore it better? I'm kidding. We all know I did. Good luck, Prince Not So Pretty.
Prince Pretty equals the moo. Well. And so I'm hoping Bubba is wearing Tyler Breeze's ring gear, because that would be pretty amazing to me. And we get a cutscene. And there's Peyton Royce again. And again, as I mentioned a minute ago, I've actually seen her wrestle live before with NXT against Ruby Riott and Ember Moon. It was the first time that I seen any of the four wrestle. Had no clue who they were. I remembered from the match that I liked Ember Moon. I did not like any of the other three competitors, and it's pretty much still that way as far as women's wrestling is concerned when it comes to those three.
Wow, that's...
Look at those ripped
look.
cords.
You don't like it?
It's fine. It's just that maybe you should worry about the actual match, you know? I know you don't
So
like
I think
to
Bubba James is going to be dressed like Prince Pretty. Tyler Breeze.
Too focused
with
on
the...
everything other than what happens inside the ring.
Oh, this is
Remember
good.
cool entrances and costumes. Entertainment is what makes wrestling
You
great.
know,
Wrestling makes
you know what?
wrestling.
I'm going to be
There's
honest
more
with
than
you.
one
There's,
way to thread a needle.
they both make a point.
Actually, there's
When
no
it comes to
one way
wrestling,
on either,
entertainment
so
is
you know what
one major facet of it. If the
anyway,
people
what's
aren't
more
entertained with the
important is
match,
you're going to have
they're
your
not
first
going to
match.
like it. But I would
So
also
have a
say
great
that
one.
wrestling has a long way to go about it,
And
which I can't say
entrance, too.
much.
Thanks.
Although I would ask for those of you that are in the crowd, like, what do you prefer by way of wrestling? Would you rather... Who are your favorite wrestlers? We'll start with that. You know, tell me who some of your favorite wrestlers are. And if you want to say why, go ahead and say why with it. And I can mention some of mine. And when I tell you mine, you can tell what side of the coin I flip on, whether I like entertainment or whether I like wrestling. Some of my favorite wrestlers, I guess William Regal is someone that I really liked. I always thought he could be very, very entertaining, but the man could also wrestle. He was a great technical wrestler, very sound in the ring, could go without hurting people. Oh, I'm going to actually get an entrance here? Yeah! So you get to see... we don't see Red's entrance, but we get to see Bubba James's entrance? Oh... So there we go. There's Bubba James making his way to the ring. I think it matches with the gear that he's got on at the moment. I think that works very well. I find Eric Bugenhagen to be quite entertaining. But it hasn't done anything quite a while, unfortunately. Eric Bugenhagen, I remember, he wrestled Karl Gotch, didn't he? Back in the olden days. If I remember right. Yeah. Bugenbergen. Or, sorry, Bugenhagen, I'm sorry. Look at those movies. Those are almost as big as... Like, Google Boogan. I Googled Boogan once. Wasn't a pretty sight. Ma'am? Saying Google Boogan? Oh. Sorry. At any rate, this is the trainer, if you've just joined, the trainer of these guys. He's, here. That's about all he does. He's here. But Bubba James is going to wrestle in this match against him. I'm guessing this is like the main event. Now, Bubba is very different, a very stark contrast to, hey, how you doing? quick look at Puppy Cam. Puppy, hey, can you look at the camera? Can you look at the camera? No, you're just gonna kind of sit there, aren't you? Yeah, I give you pets on the head. That's fine. Hey, Inu, how are you this evening? I wasn't trying to focus on anything. I was just trying to see if I could get the little Bork on camera. She's come up to me. She's like, "Hey, you gonna give me pets? You gonna give me pets on the head? Little scratch scratch?" So whereas I created Red to be this big, strong woman, Bubba is more of a luchador. He's your high-flying wrestler. Hey, I would say that Piper says hello, but Piper walked off. I'll tell Piper that you said hello, Draven. And I'm glad that you're fine, Inu. Making a luchador may have been a mistake because Riley Flash is a big guy. Oh, come on. Alright, got tackle circle, and he made it. Alright, Bubba. Alright, Bubba. Bubba! Yeah! Did Bubba actually do any damage to him just then? I have no idea. No, 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 no. Okay, whatever. Fly at him. Fly at him. Don't fly at him. No. Okay, that worked out well. Oh, that worked out poorly. Run, run. Ah. Oh, we got him to the point where we can actually start doing moves that devastate him. I don't know why the cutscenes are... That actually... My screen just glitched out really weird. My TV screen did. I don't know if that'll show up on camera. I don't know why the wrestling seems like it's a little bit of a little bit laggy, but the cutscenes come through just fine. I don't quite understand that. And so, Bubba... Oh, you're going to try to pin me. Oops. Let's say you're actually going to beat me there, aren't you? If this keeps up.
Considering this is Trey's first official match,
Yeah.
he doesn't look half bad. I mean, other than his outfit.
Okay, so... No. Okay, so I apparently can't do splashes at the moment. Perform a strike while Flash Riley is near the bottom barrier. So I need to get Flash Riley out of the ring. I'm going to do it this way. Or not. He's going to bonk me on the head and dizzyfy me. Throw him out of the ring. Very good. Oh! Oh! Bubba James is going to do a suicide dive. Hi, Eric. How are you this evening? Bubba James suicide dive. Alright, so I need to perform a strike, so I lift him up like so, and punch.
This is turning into a real kerfuffle.
I hope you're having a good evening, Eric.
What's he doing, hey?
Help! Help! My
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Come on, you come hot. Coco! Yeah!
What in the world?
Help me out! Come here! Come on, help me!
Trey just got a sticky situation, but will he make it back into the ring before the 10 count?
Okay.
Injured tongue and all, this match will continue.
That is really strange.
Matched here tonight, but this is his first rodeo. Literally. Be sure to check out the website.
I'm glad that you're doing good. Yeah, it's so that's the thing about Trey. Trey is a real goof. Oh, yep, he's gonna reverse that, which is great. I looked away and I kind of messed up.
At least not yet. Crazier things have happened.
Oh, come off it! Supposed to, it's cold enough to stick tongue metal, then it must be really cold. Yes. It must be freezing in their skivvies. I don't need resiliency at the moment. I'm going to need it soon. I need to get Riley Flash to his health. I got to see something real quick. Superstar info. Whoa. Finisher, sliding German suplex, and even. That's it. Okay.
Be sure to check out tomorrow afternoon's
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
sure to be a sloppy good time.
Oh, come on. He's doing me a real big hurt right now. It's taking me down a notch. Cold enough to freeze? Yes, yes. Get back in the ring, fool. Oh, now it's letting me do.
The Ferris wheel is closed because it's frozen
Forget it.
with a whole bunch of folks stuck on it.
That works. Finisher, that's fine.
Maintenance issues.
Alright. No, pin him, pin him, pin him. Come on. All I need to do is pin him at this point. And the game does the rest. And somehow we move to the center of the ring. Alright.
That was only a 2 count, you hoser. What's this nincompoop doing?
And we get walloped once in the face, and we lose. Of course, that's going to be the way that works out, is just we lose. Hello again, Soy. Yeah, say hello, Soy.
Hey, I want to thank everyone for coming out to the show.
Yeah,
And
so we get to
also,
do this
it
now.
needs to be said that I had 2 students who had their very first
And I just realized
matches
something.
tonight.
You may see a mouse in
Red
front of the screen in just a
beat
moment.
Peyton
Why?
Royce earlier.
Does the stream look okay to you guys, or does it seem like it's
And
lagging?
now
I'm
Trey,
just asking out of
who had a
curiosity.
Good effort on short notice, but got a little bit ahead of himself. We'll work on his counting. Trey,
Hey, now you can
have
finally
the
watch
mic,
after
but
jumping
I
through
think you might be a
loopholes.
bit
No,
tongue-tied.
you just saw yourself
Give it
wrestle
up
your
one
first
more
match, which
time
you've
for
kind of
Trey.
lost. But you do have, you know. So you missed your entrance and all of that. That's kind of disappointing, man. I'm sorry that you missed that. So we are done with this. I think this is that chapter. That's all there is. The race seems to be varying a bit. There isn't too much lag or anything. It's lagging a bit. Okay, so it's different for different people, it seems. The thing is, the bitrate on my end is the same. It's lagging here, but that's my phone. Because I'm noticing, though, there's a difference between the cutscenes are coming through crisp and smooth. When I get to the actual gameplay, it kind of slows down and seems a little bit laggish. So I'm trying to figure that one out. Like, it's not buffering, but the game stops and goes a bit.
What?
I wonder if her head's going to go
Thank
through the
you,
windshield
phones,
again,
to
or if they actually
Isn't
fix
that
that.
place super expensive?
It's on me. Well, technically my parents, but we deserve it.
All right, I'm in. Now get that heat blasting.
That's weird. Gas is full.
The battery is dead.
I'll call them back later.
Maybe they can help with the car, and we can tell them about our first matches.
No.
Hey, it's Red. You're on speaker.
Oh, hi there.
You see, the
visiting
cutscenes are coming
Denver
through fine.
College?
It's when I get into the gameplay.
Now's not really a
Had to
good
buy more
time.
data to watch my phone, but that's why it's lagging here.
Are you having car trouble?
Yeah, we
You
are.
can't
How'd-
use
how'd you know that?
Cut the crap. We removed
Hey,
the SUV
Steph, how are
because
you?
We know you're not at school. And we're pretty sure you never were. We got an alert about a substantial charge in Canada for something called Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy.
And then after we looked into it, we discovered charges for the past few months, including a crazy hotel bill, gas, food, clothes, you name it.
So you're not using your work internet, Bubba?
I realized I was going to have to return all those reward points. I was
This close to a free trip.
This close.
It is not about the stupid points. We were hoping you'd come clean on
Yeah,
your
we got a
own about
bunch
all
of
this,
people
but I
here
guess
this evening.
you just
We got
gotta
like
keep
9
on.
people watching
Hey, wait.
this stupid game.
Look, this is what I want to do with my life, and no matter how many times I told you that, you still didn't support me. So I was pretty much forced to lie. Would you
Moo
rather
is
I be
carrying the
miserable
channel.
at
Moo is
school?
not
Of
carrying
course
anything.
not, but you have to be
Yes,
realistic.
Steph is going to
You are
watch.
never
By the
going
way,
to
that
make it
magnificent
as a
beast
pro
with the beard, that's
wrestler.
Bubba
There's a better
James.
chance of me dating a supermodel. model.
Frank!
Which is impossible because your mom is stunning, and I would never
Yeah,
say
Bubba
that.
actually just got through wrestling,
And when I do,
and he
you'll wish you would have
lost,
had that back before I
but he was supposed to
successful and
lose.
famous.
It's not too late to try to
I'm
pull
deaf
off
here to
this
watch.
plan.
Yeah.
We'll activate the SUV if you come home now. Then I can try to get you re-enrolled in school for next semester.
You're gonna have to ship the car home, because I'm staying here to pursue my dreams. Maybe someday you'll understand that.
Bubba, name, color looks like bubblegum. There you go, Bubba James staying in Canada to pursue his dreams.
Hey, wait! What are you doing? You're gonna get
And that
yourself
car
killed.
looks
I'd
terribly
rather that happen than
rendered.
talk to you right now. Leave me alone.
All the
Sorry,
cars
but I'm
look
not
terribly
going
rendered,
anywhere.
as
We
far
set
as the
out to do
frost
this
on them.
together, and this doesn't change anything. I mean, other than the
I'm
fact
jealous
that
of Bubba
now I
name
don't have a car
color,
or
that's
somewhere
for
to sleep.
sure. I want to look like
You know what
bubblegum.
I
I
mean.
think you can change
I
it
still
in your
wanna do
options.
this if you do.
I appreciate your loyalty, but you lied to your parents and me about what we were doing here. And you
The focus
basically
of the
sat
game
back
is
and
going to
let
be
me
the girl
steal
in
from
red
them.
there.
Don't worry about the money. I'll pay them
Bubba
back.
James is kind of
And
the
I'm sorry,
secondary
but
character, but
you've
he's
always
still
told me to
extremely
take the
important
advice
at the
from
end
my
of the
birth
day.
parents
So
better,
don't,
right?
you know,
About following my
don't, you
dreams.
know, don't
Well, that's all I was
discount
trying to do.
things.
You didn't need to lie to
Um,
do that.
It's the only way I could see this working. But I'll
But the
never
focus
keep a
of
secret
this
from
is
you
supposed to
again,
be
I
on the
promise.
female wrestler,
From now on,
but this is
it's
showing their
total
journey
honesty between the two
together.
of us, okay?
Wait, yes, his beard is
You're gonna
braided.
know everything.
And
even
I think it just
how
went
many
through his,
times a month
it
I shave
actually
my
just
toes.
went through his clothing and I
You
think
shave
his
your
body.
toes? Weird.
See? I'm an open book. So, no more secrets, okay?
So there's still a lot of weird clip.
I know he said no more secrets, but you can't tell him ours. It will ruin him.
Wait, what just happened?
Okay. No more secrets.
Yes, she does look like a giant, and that's on purpose.
So now what do we
I
do?
made a really tall woman and a really short
Carless
man.
and without the credit card.
She's a powerhouse
sure
that's
we'll
like
lose.
6'4"
I think our
and
only option is
like
to hit the road and try to make some money on the indies.
300 and something
But we'll have to
pounds.
start
He, on the
looking
other
at, like,
hand, is
actual
like
up-and-coming
I always lag,
wrestlers.
Bubba, when I watch on my phone.
You think we have enough cash for a
Um,
new car?
Keep up with the move, but I'll stay here though.
I wouldn't say new.
Well, Bubba, I'm still wondering, like, you can't watch on your work? You know, I would assume you're close to your work at the moment. Yes, I made those characters. So those two characters are complete creations of mine, which is why the name of one of them is Dumb. And as it goes on, I'm going to start leveling them up and earning points, and I'm going to try to unlock moves and things of that nature, so their moves are going to change, their looks may change a little bit as I
We
get things
managed to
unlocked.
get a used car that fell under our budget. Probably
Well,
because it
I
also
was
fell
out of
under
data. I
various
spent too
recalls
much
and
more, and
safety
it's still
violations.
lagging.
Do we
I'm
stick our
sorry.
phones in
Like
this
I
slot?
said, the cutscenes
Nothing's
seem to be
happening.
going through just fine. It's
I think
when
it's
I
a
get to the
takedown.
gameplay that
This
things
car
slow down a
doesn't
little bit,
exactly
which is
have
weird
the
to me.
latest features. Roughing it, remember?
Right. So I'm assuming there's no Bluetooth.
No, but I did find an actual tooth in the trunk.
Actual tooth in the
Shark
trunk.
or
There you go.
Human.
Human, I think.
Lame.
Well, now that we have our extremely safe and luxurious ride that may or
I'll
may
kill
not have had
somebody.
a body in the trunk at some point. Where to? We do have
I
Wrestling
wonder
Memphis
if-
on the list.
Assuming this
what
piece
they
of junk can
did-
make it that far, then I guess we're
Cutscenes
headed to
only.
the great state of South Carolina.
An actual
That
tooth.
is where Memphis is. right?
Yes. So
Close.
the videos of
Maybe I should
this,
go.
you can sell
It's fine.
that.
I got this.
Okay, I misread that at first,
Is that
Eric.
also
I
a
thought you
feature on
said
older
that you
cars?
got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle tattoo. You got
Don't
a
think
you
so.
got a tattoo Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figure. I don't know who that is. And so we unlocked Winterfest. 20,000 of those points. Some outfits for the career mode. And we can continue now. Oh, we got 8 skill points and 24 attribute points for them. That's nothing to sneeze at. I'm going to have to see who the tattoo character is later, because I'm not familiar with that character in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which granted, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had a whole host of characters. I mean, just a whole bunch of different characters, and I couldn't keep up with all of them. So why did you go out tonight? I know he played Mr. Nuts. I don't know if he went out. I think, he did go out, I think. I'm answering things for him like I know exactly what he did. I should stop doing that. I should let Soy talk about, for himself. We continue, we just from here continue the story. Before we go any further, I want to do something first. Let's go to the options. Now, if you know, there's a figure called Tattoo. He looks like a sumo wrestler. You know what? Tattoos that came with them. We're going to go to the My Player tree, and we're going to build up our 2 characters, because we got attribute points and skill points. And so I want to do that. I'm not really into the submission stuff, so I'm going to... I need to get her movement speed up. Aerial range. I'm not really big on aerial range at the moment. That's not a huge concern of mine. Power submission defense. That's going to be good. Strike reversal we need. Arm strength is great. Outside suplex. Superplex your opponent to the outside ring. Well, yes. I think that's an awesome sounding thing for us to get. Pin escape. We need to upgrade that. Damage recovery is good. Grapple reversal is a good thing. And chain wrestling, we're definitely going to need that. That's way down there. Body durability is going to be good. And then we're going to go with damage recovery. And over here is reversal offense. That's good. Now, what is this? Expose the turnbuckle. We can actually do expose the turnbuckle. So that's something that's going to be good. Alright, I would really love if I could have just set her stuff here now, but it's going to force me to do something else. Yeah, she said hi. Yeah, she was saying hi to you. And yes, he was released in 1991. Peach Nectar and Soup. Ooh, that actually sounds pretty good. Peach Nectar and Soup. Would that be Warito's Peach Nectar and Soup? I've never had a... Let's swap Superstar to Bubba James, and let's do that again. And go to the options and the My Player tree. He's more than 20 years old. Del Monte Peach Nectar, but it's tasty. It's like a smoothie. That just sounds great. We're going to want leg power since we're a luchador. And what is this? Pin combo. Yes, we need pin combo for a guy that does luchador stuff. That's going to be a needed item. We're going to give him some strike reversals, some regular reversals. Oh, can he do moves through tables? Yes, we want to do moves through tables. We want Bubba James sending all the people through tables. I mean, seriously. Grapple offense, we want to do that up. We're going to draw his chain wrestling up. Fortify. Not big on the list of things I want. Rush. Hammer throw. Irish whip. Throw your opponent over the top rope. Let's work our way towards that. Damage recovery. Momentum. And then hammer throw. Yeah, hammer throw will be good. Is there something else I want to really work my way towards? Combo striker. That's cool. Super drop kick. Drop a component across the draped top rope. Springboard offense. Okay. Alright, so let's continue on. Why is the concentrate poor? Time out. One strict root beer, handcrafted vanilla. 44 grams of sugar. Even though I didn't get stomachache, I regret drinking Rush. That'll be replaced with the freezer due to issues. Man, let me tell you something about Eric. I once got a drink, and it was aloe vera juice, and I was telling my wife about how good aloe vera juice was, and how aloe vera juice would be, and so I decided to get some aloe vera juice. By the way, we're in Chapter 4. I got to looking on the back of it, and if I were to drink the whole bottle in one go, I would have gotten somewhere around like 100 grams of sugar. That's how much sugar was in it. It was like, I'm like, oh, it's only like 30 grams of sugar per serving. There's like 4 servings, and I went, I am not drinking this all at once. That will, Wilford Brimley will be knocking on my door going,
Catching
diabetes.
Times has been great.
You're going to get yourself some diabetes. I'm like, no, sir, I don't want
Should we
diabetes.
save some of this for our speech later?
But we just got through all the boring backstory stuff. It really starts to pick up from here.
Yeah, 100.
I'm down for more.
Hey guys, it's so good to see you.
That is why it tastes so good. Lita!
Congrats on the Hall of Fame. This is really happening.
Lita's starting her own wrestling
We have to
organization.
actually make it to the building.
It's really weird.
They're
Yeah,
not gonna
that's
stop
diabetes
without you.
right there.
And
Absolutely
even if we
correct.
did,
That's straight up
some of the
diabetes.
speeches are so long, you'd still have plenty of time.
Great. We were just telling Pac all about how we got started.
Didn't we cross paths on an indie show early on in your
Am
career?
I going to have to wrestle against
did.
Lita or
At a minor
something?
league baseball
Oh, I think I
stadium
am about to have
Memphis
to wrestle
to be
against
exact.
Lita in
That's right.
Memphis. And the
I
reason
knew
why
that
Memphis is
back
such a
then.
big deal is because
Trey,
in the early
not so
days of
much.
wrestling, back
Why
when they
does
had
everyone
territories
keep
and things of
saying
that
that?
nature, Memphis was
Because
one of
you
the
didn't know the
big
difference
hubs
between a wrist lock and a
for
wristwatch?
wrestling.
Speaking of wristwatches,
And
we really
so-
should get going.
That's where
From
we're
my
going to find
experience,
out
this guy
about
goes by pretty fast. So you really want to relax?
diabetes
and
is
soak
in
in
everywhere. The
every
hairstyle
moment.
with the
Lita's
ponytail
right.
is no good.
When I got inducted with
Yeah,
DX,
that's
everything
X-Pac,
just flew by.
X-Pac
Then
though.
let's get
That's how he
back
looks
to
now.
Soaking.
Um,
Lita, if my memory is correct,
so yeah,
you were just
Memphis
in Memphis
is,
for an autograph signing,
yeah.
but Red had other plans.
That's why they're in Memphis. So now we're in the next chapter where we get the cutscene and then we get another loading screen because that's the way this game works. We can't just transition from one thing to the other. We just have to do loading screens. By the way, that is Ribby, the Rib. That's all I got. That's Ribby the Rib. So, yeah. Well, that's the thing. You're right, Eric. Diabetes is hidden everywhere. One of the things that... Oh, yeah, I drank the whole root beer. Then read the label. And bury the barbecue sauce, yes.
So I just want to thank everyone in Memphis for coming out to the show. It's always great to be a part of these smaller events and connect with the people who have supported
one of the
me
things
for so
that I
many
made a
years.
goal to
I'll be
do is
available
to
for pictures
read
and autographs starting in a few
Giant Blue
minutes.
Sweater. Yeah,
Don't
Giant
be
Blue Sweater.
shy.
I try to read the label on the back of the, knowing what I just drank.
Hold on a second. Can we cut
Trying to
the
get the
music?
trying to get the words out of my mouth. I can't get the words out of my
In the
mouth now.
spirit of not being shy, I have something I want to say. Growing up, I was a huge fan of yours.
I've
Facing
started
you
reading the
in ring
label.
is actually on this list I have.
And
So I know you don't wrestle
the
that much
label
anymore,
has
but
done well
I'll
in
always
me
regret this
balancing out
moment
my
if I didn't
diet.
ask.
One of the things that Ren and I are
How
planning on
about you
doing
skip
is
the autograph
we've been
session
thinking
and
about
go
doing the
one-on-one with me.
The Mediterranean diet.
I don't mean this in a disrespectful way.
As far as
But who are
trying to
you?
get different foods and things of that
don't
nature.
mean this in a disrespectful way.
And yes, relabels
But
is
none of these
relabels is
people
extremely
would be
important.
here paying you $10 an autograph if
I've
it
noticed
wasn't
that
for
this
me
cutscene
working
is a little
my
bit
butt
slow, even though it wasn't a
off
minute
this
ago.
past year in Memphis.
Look, I get it.
Sweater's
You're
full
young
size
and
too
hungry
big,
and
so
you
we want
probably
wearing a
think
blanket.
I'm an
Hey,
entitled Hall
look,
of
if you
Famer
got
who
yourself
shows
a
up to
glorified
cash in on all
Schnoogie,
your
go
hard
for
work.
it.
But it's not like that.
But yeah,
I'm here to
I
support
read the
you
labels
and the
all the
indie scene.
time.
I mean, I used to
Yeah.
be you.
And
And by the way,
one of the things that
I
we
still
found
didn't
is the
get your
less
name.
the ingredients, the better we go
You'll
for it.
hear the ring announcer say it after I beat you.
So you're not backing down, huh?
Like I said, you're on my
Because
list.
you don't know all the stuff that's hidden in some of our
I'm sorry,
foods, as far as
everyone.
sugars and things of that
But I'm
nature.
gonna have to delay this autograph signing until
But again, like I
after
said,
I
we're
win
looking
this
into the
match.
Mediterranean diet and doing it. It's a lot more fruits and vegetables, kind of less of the meats, and the meats that you do eat are more of seafood. Maybe things like, by the way, so I just went... Welp! I didn't mean to do that, but that's a great way to start the match. Oh, that was an accident. Whoops. Oh, boy. I'm going to let you do that move to me for the time being. It'll be alright. I'll reverse move in just a moment. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Dude, am I out of stamina already? No, I'm not out of stamina already, but I'm getting there.
Red's got quite the temper on her.
All
Actually
right.
reminds me of Sliders manager Tex Phillips. Did you know Tex once threw a bat at a fan who was razzing him?
That
was the
shoot
last
him up
time
or
his
cute
dad
him
was
up?
ever allowed in a game. True story.
Oh. Rainbows, toilets, and unicorns. What in the world is rainbows, toilets, and unicorns? If you could express that to me, I would be ever so grateful to know what rainbows, toilets, and unicorns is.
Now, just a reminder, the Sliders are on the road. We'll be back for a 6-game homestand next week.
It's just pure curiosity on my end, because I don't know.
Just get your butt here and spend some money, okay? I have 2 27-year-old man children to feed, and this franchise is...
Did you just say you got a 27-year-old man-child to feed? It's like, kick that... Oh, crud. Ow. Ah, no.
I've seen Red wrestle a few times, and she never disappoints. Unlike the new Slider stew the stadium's serving up.
Alright, that's fine. Oh, no.
Unless you want your next bathroom trip to end.
Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. There we go. Punch. Hey, get up and get on up. Oh, come on. Why you reverse? No reversals. Reversals are bad, especially when you do them to me. Oh, you reversed another move on me. That's stupid. Hold on. Fed up with the world and exhausted by the hot weather and climate change, you resort to last hope. Your favorite unicorn-flavored ice cream recipe, a mystery wrapped in riddle inside an enigma. All of a sudden, you are stuck with the urge to go to the bathroom. Is the ice cream involved? We'll never know. And the only option to avoid pooping yourself is the chemical toilet down the street. Thus began a bad trip in which you will have to face your fight to the... Is this a video game? Because if so, I want to see you stream this, Soy. Seriously? I want to see this streamed. And good show on you being able to play I was about to say Ghost Raiders. Ghostbusters finally. I know you've been waiting a while to be able to do that. Video games, here I come. Alright, let's do this move again. I love this.
Be sure to get your picture taken with Memphis Sliders mascot Remy. And just a friendly reminder, it's not made of actual meat, so please do not attempt to buy.
She reversed my move.
Sounds crazy, but happens all the time.
I've got to get rid of that move. I do not even want to be able to do the abdominal stretch. That's not good to me. Alright, so I've got to...
This morning the twins threw donuts at me because I bought
Bam.
powdered jelly instead of chocolate sprinkle.
Okay, let's try this again.
27 years old. Anyway, let's get back to the action.
I love that move. That's still a great move to me. And we'll put her... Yeah, let's try an OMG move. Oops, well...
This is one heck of
I like this maneuver. This is what I think it is. Oh no, this is the one to the outside. This is not the one that I thought it was. That's gonna leave a mark. Oh, they're chanting, "This is awesome." In adult timeout. From what I found, most of the issues around here are like 5 hours away from here in Atlanta. Or there's actually 12 in the state that I live in. Hates when we call him that on the phone. Oh, you should say that all the time to Soy on the phone then. I'm just like, hey Soy, well, you can call. That's right. Steph. And you're going to stay down again. Alright, we are way low on our... Steph doesn't call me, so it's okay. Who are you going to text? Ghostbusters. There's something strange sleeping in your bed.
You know, it's not often we get a Hall of Famer competing here at the stadium. Although there was that one time minor league Hall of Famer Turk Spitball Simpson pitched at the age of 93. He had to be removed from the field by security on account of escape from his nursing home, but still...
Wow, minor league escaped from the nursing home. Wow. I can call you copious amounts of time. I'm still not beating her.
After some of the blows these two are absorbing,
Gonna have to try to wallop her a bit more then. This is not good. No, I didn't want that. Sleeping in your bed. Got something to share, Moo? Whoa! She did her comeback, and I was not expecting that all of a sudden. Oh no! And she's very, very close to doing her signature move. And up. Drop her face across there again, and oh yeah, this is the Canadian DDT, by the way, guys. Canadian DDT, not a DDT, but a Canadian DDT. Her signature move: divorcing and taking half the money. Well, yes, I do sleep in my bed. No, one of her signatures is the Canadian DDT. So you should accept and love every phone call I make to you. Yes, I agree. You should.
Good match, Red.
Oh well, thank you. I did very, very good. That's right. We won. Yay! All right, and so we wrestled in Memphis. So yeah, we have made progress. Wait, I thought Moo was replaced with the Flavorware infomercial. What happened? Mr. T canceled at the last moment. Someone replaced his shampoo with Nair, and so his mohawk was gone. I don't know what happened. I have nothing to do with it, no matter how much people may try to implicate me and Mr. T going bald. I'm just saying. That woman looks like a hardcore man wolf. Oh, Lita? I actually, when I was a teenager, I thought Lita was very attractive.
Red's name after that.
I was impressed Red was able to keep her composure and talk you into the match.
Oh, look, it's Bubba James again in his regular wrestling gear. Please tell me I'm going to end up beating up the rib, because that's what we need to do, beat up the rib. I pity the fool.
Before my match, I have something very important I need to do. I've seen Ribby out here dancing with the kids all night, but
we get to have a dance-off, which was one of the things that we had listed on the
dance-off.
Oh, no, you didn't, Moo. I'm just saying, like, all right. I was a teenager at the time. That was the thing. Come on, Bubba, let him in. Let the rib in. It's just really awkward. Like, the stuff with Bubba is extremely awkward in nature. I love that. Poor Bubba, someone's going to grab that beard and game over.
I'll go first. Hit me with some music.
No, that's not a cigarette. That's a rib. He is Ribby the Rib. And so there's no button prompting here. It's just all cutscene, and that's awkward. That's like really awkward.
Okay, Ribby, top that.
And so Ribby is going to try to top our dance moves. Yes, Ribby. This is awkward. I like how my guy is coming off as this big heel right here. Ribby already wins. That's right. Ribby wins the day.
Let me get another turn. Win the dance-off is on this list I have.
Ooh.
I'm not crying. This was fixed. I demand a fair rematch.
Uh-oh. Well, looks like we have our actual match. We're going to be wrestling now. a man who owns a number of fireworks shops, barbecue restaurants, Jerry the King Lawler.
Is me kicking your ass. I mean, what kind of stupid name is Trey anyway?
Is that man a B? More or less.
Crossword. Because you
Jerry Lawler is considered a legend in wrestling.
I mean, with a name like that, your parents must be the type of people who, when you look into their eyes, you see the back of their heads.
You can say whatever you want about me, but don't talk about my parents.
What's the matter? You should be proud of them.
If I remember correctly, when I lived in Memphis, every year around the 4th of July and New Year's Eve, there was someone in the ring at yeah.
Or do you want to have a match?
Look,
you're also looking at, as far as a picture, as far as individuals who didn't do a good job of rendering people versus how they actually look. So that's always going to play a role.
Pretty soon we're going to have an empty arena match.
I was thinking something.
I've actually been in that arena, that field. Of course, they call it the sliders, but it's actually, if I remember correctly, the Memphis baseball team. Oh, what is their name? It's not the sliders. Of course, you couldn't actually do the.
Loser leave town match.
You couldn't do the actual team, but I think it's something like the Cardinals, the Memphis Cardinals, or something of that nature.
It's fitting your last match in Memphis is going to be in a baseball stadium because you just made the biggest error of your life. Oh, come on. That was just as good, if not better.
I love just how awkward all of his statements are.
Oh, shut up, Ribby. After I send Lawler
yes.
packing, I'm going to get you for dinner.
Not Robbie, Ribby. And no, the creators of this game named him Ribby. But yeah, there were like Lawler fireworks stands all over Memphis. Coming in hot with the baseball jokes. All right, let's see if I can actually accidentally tackle the ref again. No. Well, but James actually has 3 reversals now. That's good. This match seems like it's in fast forward all of a sudden. All right, so I can has weapon.
I can't believe this is now a loser leaves town match.
No, I don't want to get up. Fine, I don't care. Elbow drop.
The city would go into a deep depression, emotionally speaking. Economically speaking, we'd probably be alright.
Kendo stick. That's the best I can do. Hi-da! You give me a weapon and no DQ, I'm going to beat the living daylights out of him with said weapon. I don't care how you look at it. No, pick that kendo stick back up. That's going to be this match. These savage jokes. Whatever Trey's finisher is. I love... Oh. Get up. Get up, Trey. You got this. Drop that man's throat across the... Or smack his head up against there. That works too. No, not another reversal.
I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but Jerry the King Lawler is a hometown hero. Trey, if you somehow send the King packing, you might want to consider hitting the road too, for your own safety.
Yeah, for your own safety. That's great. All right. If I remember correctly, I need to toss him into turnbuckles like so, and we got our signature. So this is Bubba's, one of his signature moves, which I thought that was pretty cool looking. That's just me. And I think his other one, I've got to do like this and lift him up and knee and Poison Rana.
That John Pizza Meat has got some sweet and saucy moves.
We'll come up with the name as clever as Ribby the Rib. Okay, well, I've got an idea of why they call him Ribby the Rib. In wrestling, if you play a practical joke on someone, it's referred to as a rib. And so I'm wondering if that may have something to do with why you've got Ribby the Rib. If there's something that has to do with the old thing in wrestling. The rib, the practical joke. All right. Okay.
Trey might be younger and quicker, but the King has a significant edge when it comes to experience, and not to mention the support of the home crowd. Come on, King, get him! Beat that butt!
Let's see. I love how, of course, we're in Memphis, so of course the audience would be against me. Oh, okay, so Lawler's going to reverse that. That makes sense. Alright, smack me around, and...
This match reminds me of the Memphis Sliders rivalry with the Little Rock Bonkers.
The Little Rock Bonkers? Oh, he reverses me again.
Losers leave town. That's right, Little Rock. I just called you a bunch of losers. Sorry, might have gotten a bit carried away there. Apologies to any fans in attendance who made the drive over from Little Rock. Beautiful city.
Alright, I need to get my stamina back up if I'm going to do a signature to this guy. Oh, nuts. I've got to remember how to do the signature. Oh, he's going to roll out of the ring. Okay.
Let's get back to the ring.
Oh, what the world? What just happened? I, like, bounced off of his... Oh, good grief. I bounced off of his shoulder like it was nothing. It's just, he just flopped.
This match is all the pressure.
Oh, yeah, the lung blower. Okay.
Not that I would know, since the Sliders are perennial doormats. There's always next year.
Alright. Let's pin this guy. If this doesn't work, we'll hit him with a finisher, maybe. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, let's try this again. Pinfall attempt. You've got to be joking me. He's still kicking out? Oh, Lawler trying to look strong. No, I want out of the ring. Oh, Bubba James, oh, well, we got out of the ring, so at least we're out of the ring. And you're going to hit us with that, aren't you? Nope. No. Come on. And we drop you on your head. That's good. You try to...
These two are throwing heat right up in each other's kitchens, trying to avoid the grand slam.
Drop that. And let's try this and see what we can do. You're not sleeping yet, Draven? Alright, let's try the lung blower on this guy again. Alright. We've almost got this one. Alright, let's try pinning him again. 1, 2. You've got to be joking me.
Now, I know I'm doing a lot of bad baseball puns tonight, folks, but that's all I got.
Alright, let's try this a, whatever, 5th time pinning this guy. I'm going to get a rope break. No. Why can't I get in the ring?
We have a man who was almost elected mayor of Memphis going up against a man who's only been in town for about a year. I think you know who has our vote.
Alright. Next we get Wario Land 2 or Tailspin. Man, you had fun with Tailspin. Tailspin was one of those games for the NES. I was like, no, I'm good, y'all. I'm good. Because that game was... it was something, alright. Well, no, it wasn't terrible. It just wasn't a great game. Can we pin him and be done with this? Thank you. And so there you go. Bubba James actually wins a match. Surprising that I'm not asleep yet, really, but those night moves ain't gonna work on themselves, I suppose. Working on some night moves, night moves, night moves. I wouldn't necessarily say it was hard. It was, I would say it was decently difficult. Oh! Moo does kind of look like Bob Seger without the guitar skills. Love Bob Seger. I actually really do like some of Bob Seger's music. If it didn't show. You okay? What happened? I'm sorry. And the dog's like, can I come in here? The Moo, are you blushing? No. I don't think I'm blushing.
Look, I'm glad you won. I mean, you beat a legend, a WWE Hall of Famer, and that's huge.
By the way.
But you were out there playing
Don't
with
hide your head.
just because you were too worried about a stupid
Look.
dance-off. Which allowed Lawler
No, I'm not trying to make Ren. No, I would not try to make Ren angry.
That match. Just he was saying stuff about my parents, and I lost my cool. You should get that.
Believe me, I do. But that's what Lawler does. He's made an entire career out of it. He had no idea.
Oh, Bubba James is adopted.
Good thing. I'm sure he would have had a field day with that.
Let's just move on from this. Apology accepted, okay?
Don't make Ren angry. Yeah, well,
would you have stayed here in Memphis without me?
No. We're a package deal. Wherever you go, I go.
And again, we get to the cutscenes. The cutscenes just show up fine. I don't get it. I don't understand.
I just beat Lita.
I know, tonight was crazy.
Do we have beat 2 Hall of Famers in one night on our list? I demand more.
If not, we should add it.
Hey, good match, kid. I didn't know what to expect after you lost to a giant rib in a dance-off, but you really brought it when it mattered.
Thanks. Sorry you have
She's
to
making
leave
a
Memphis
pie
now.
at the moment,
Here,
and so that's what she's doing right now.
Are you kidding? I'm not going anywhere. Do you know how many loser leave town matches I've lost in Memphis over the years? Well, not that many actually.
I didn't realize he's got a tattoo of a crown on his
wasn't
arm.
Official. We never signed anything, did we?
No, I guess not.
Well, then there's your answer. Hey, you two have dinner plans?
No, why?
Well, you should stop by my restaurant. We have really good ribs.
I understand. It'll turn out fine.
I know it's going to taste fine. This is not what I want. I wanted to spread out evenly, not lumped together.
All right. So we have 4 attribute points for both characters. We have a baseball stadium unlocked. We're doing good. Doing good. Ribby the Rib. I think we're chapter 5 now, so we can actually, we'll make some good progress tonight. Brooklyn Von Braun, MMA star. Fulton being our hometown, and Brooklyn being someone who mocked our 2 characters at the very beginning of the game. And so I can talk to Trey, or I can drive to the next town. Let's go to the options, and let's look at our messages. Go to look at college. Yeah, just stuff there. So I am going to go to the, keep on playing video games. Moo can't get off his phone. What a millennial. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's not. this is Coast to... oh, that's Bubba James. So, yeah, we can give him a Tree of Woe. Coast to Coast. Give him some more reversal attributes. And a catching finisher will be good. I can fix that later on. Throw some more reversal on this guy. Alright, and so we're going to swap over to... We're going to swap over to... to Red and get her points done, and then we'll be good. Alright, so swap with her. They did not make this easy. I mean, this is not intuitive or anything of that nature. It's kind of convoluted. But, I mean, this is the way they decided to set this stuff up, I guess. Bring escape. I can dive off of a ladder now with Emily Chamber. Alright, we got the grapple. Hey, thank you. It's just Booty Cheeks for following. Glad to have you here with us. Interesting little name that you got there. Glad that you join us. Multiple attitude adjustments, and we've got 2 more. I'm going to give the leg power and grapple offense. Sounds good. So there we go. I like the women wrestlers, and they are usually, well, that's true. Kind of looks like Jennifer Aniston there, if you think about it. It's a funny name.
Is it my eyes when you look at me? They are so gorgeous, they'll set you free.
Alright, let's talk to Trey for a moment and see if anything important pops up.
Pretty soon we're gonna have an empty arena match.
Oh no. No. Please don't tell me I just enter Trey's dream or return to the hub. No, the Bella twins, but they are knocked up and don't wrestle anymore. Let's be honest. Yeah, there's going to be copyright claims galore in this. That's true. The Bella twins, if we're honest, they couldn't wrestle to begin with. So I'm just saying. Let's enter Trey's dream and see what it is. I know I'm going to be stuck doing it, so hopefully he's not wrestling someone like The Undertaker, because if so, then I'm stuck in this. I don't think I can back out of it. And we get another loading screen. Oh yeah, Seymour Butts. We do have a friend that we called Seymour. I'd forgotten about that. Oh, it's just Jerry Lawler again. Oh, okay. Alright, Piper, I need you to step. I need you to... Piper has her head just rested on my lap, kind of like, hey, you give me pets? Oh, come on. Are you going to reverse everything, Jerry? Is that what you're going to do to me now? Just everything I try to do, you're going to reverse it? Wait. Don't matter. No one really wrestles it. Okay, let's get one thing. Just knock the ref out. That works. Good grief, you are going to reverse everything that I do. I'm going to reverse in kind.
This probably won't be one of them.
Yeah, I know wrestling is predetermined and things of that nature, but there are some wrestlers who are more talented than others. This gets back to the entertainment factor. Ref is dead, it's real. And I can't do any reversals at the moment. I've got to build that back up, so Jerry Lawler's going to have his way with me.
You know, I just realized something. If the stadium is empty, who am I even talking to?
That's a great question. Wrestling is, to a large degree, scripted. Yeah. I would point out, though, just by way of, you know, just to kind of throw this out there, that even though it is scripted, you can seriously, like, hurt your fellow wrestler. Alright, I'm restarting this match because he keeps reversing everything I do. And it's Extreme Rules match, so I have to get weapons and all that jazz. Wait, I'm actually hitting him with moves now. That's a shock. You can legitimately kill... People have legitimately died while wrestling through accidents or things of that nature. So even though it is, and yes, I am going to say wrestling is scripted. Yes, wrestling is, to a large degree, there is some fakeness to it. I have been actually slammed on one of those mats before. They have no give. They hurt like mad. So I would dare say that, yeah, there is that side of wrestling that there's crud. There's some fakeness to it.
You know, I just realized something.
Oh, come on.
The stadium is empty. Who am I even talking to?
That's
weird, man.
So yeah, as far as like the Bella Twins, I still never liked watching them wrestle. And again, that's just me personally. Of course, I've always preferred a more technical wrestler.
Lawler won't be able to rely on the home crowd advantage this time around. But if you ask me, I don't think he'll need it.
Alright, so if it's Extreme Rules, does that mean I can pin him? They have good hair. They are so cute and they have good hair. Because that's what it means at the end of the day, is that they have good hair.
The scurrying about of the concession stand rats.
Okay.
Just a reminder, the sliders are on the road.
Alright, so that was not a good move. I should have waited for him to go. I do want to throw something out there real quick, kind of along the lines of what was just mentioned. Corny romantic wrestling things bring you back. They were funny. Well, yeah, they were. Something I do want to throw out there just real quick.
This is one heck of a bonus match we're getting here tonight, folks. It just proves you never know what you're going to see at Memphis Slider Stadium.
Those twins were not cute in my opinion.
Where they had monkey umpires for a game. I still maintain they did a better job than the real ones.
Let's see. Oh, of course he's going to reverse my move. Did I just get myself stuck where I'm going to end up losing to Jerry Lawler?
You know, it's not often we get a Hall of Famer competing here at the stadium. Although there was that one time minor league Hall of Famer Turk Spitball Simpson pitched at the age of
WWE recently did a pick. Guys, I've got to stop here. There's kind of an emergency that's come up that needs to be taken care of. I want to say thank you to everybody that's here tonight. I'm going to skip past this and do this off stream because this is just whatever. But I'll check everyone out later. Hope you all have a great night. Thank you to everyone who joined. Bye.